What? Give me the ugliness with the Dolphins and the Jets. Who exactly is doing all the talking in this one?
What do you mean? Who's like the culprit? Who started this?
Well, yeah, who started it? Who's who's doing all the talking?
Well, I guess it would have to be Rex Ryan when he started in week 3. He's talking about this, putting hot sauce on Reggie Bush.
Oh, I know, but that was back in Calvin Pace. But this week, leading up to this specific game,
probably Rex Ryan again when he asked for Reggie Bush to apologize. What the hell is he? No,
but the guys that we played today.
Oh, Aaron Maben. Definitely. He's the one that started
the Jets.
It all. Yeah.
Well, what about the Dolphin guys that were talking?
He hasn't done anything. What have they done? They're just talking back. If anybody, okay, fine. Pouncey.
Okay, so Pouncey was the guy that was quote-unquote talking back. Because God forbid the Dolphins ever do anything wrong, right? They never do anything wrong.
Well, we haven't started it, that's for sure.
What do you mean we?
We. Yeah.
Who's this we, white
part
man?
of the Dolphins. What? I'm a season ticket holder, so I'm part of the
Dolphins.
Dolphins.
Well, I'm okay with that. I actually do. There are guys, I'm glad you brought that up, Danny, because every once in a while I refer to the Giants or the Mets as we, and you get some dick face on Twitter. It's like, oh, really? What number do you wear? And I'm like, let me explain something to you, okay? The emotional investment that the fan puts in, whether I don't care if you're a Dolphin fan, a Heat fan, a Knick fan, sometimes is as much, and in most cases more, than the player. So if you want to refer to your team as we, I am perfectly okay with that.
Cool.
Except for Dolphin fans, because they suck. Worst fan base in the country.
Douche.
All right, so it's Pouncey and who else? Who else is doing the talking for the... Now, Reggie Bush is doing some talking.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Anybody else that I should know about?
Cameron Wake.
What is Cameron Wake saying? He's usually a pretty mild-mannered guy.
Yeah, well, he's just saying, leave your talking up to on the field,
Yeah.
Talk with your pads. Don't talk with your mouth. So.
Well, how else would you talk if you don't talk with your mouth?
Well, he's just saying.
Interesting comment.
Yeah.
Is Channing Crowder still talking? I mean, besides QIM.
I was going to say.
I guess they pay him for that. I don't know.
Yeah. No, he doesn't do any more talking. Yeah. He's a Gator. Yeah.
Anybody else? That's it?
That's about it.
It seems so much uglier than than just a couple of people you mentioned. It seems like for weeks they've been going on and on and on, and maybe it's just us trying to build it up. Like this big announcement, which I've talked about a couple of times, which comes your way in 70 minutes on the Sid Rosenberg Show, which promises to change the face of radio for at least the next 4 months to come.
Probably, yeah. Big announcement.
Yeah. But the Jet Dolphin rhetoric is not as big or as it seems.
I don't think so.
No.
Or I think we're just building it up.
And when the Jets kick the living crap out of Miami on Sunday, then it's all going to mean nothing. Yeah, then it's all going to be academic.
It's going to be the game that you said. It's going to come down to a field goal, and unfortunately we might miss it again.
But if you miss it again and the Jets win, then even if the game is close like the last one was, at that point the Jets would have swept the season series.
Fact.
And whether they win by 40 points or 3 points, it's an ass-kicking because they swept you.
Yeah.
Right. And then you'll just shut up and get the hell out. Because I'm sick of it already. I'm sick of you, and I'm sick of your beer pong shirt.
Leave my beer pong shirt alone.
Where'd you get that from?
I don't know. Somebody gave it to me.
Beer pong. It takes balls.
I like that.
That's funny. Who gave that to you?
I don't know.
Are you going out tonight?
I am.
What are you going to do tonight?
I'm going to the beach today.
What beach is that?
South Beach. Yeah.
Nice.
Club
Head?
Live?
Club Head?
Live.
Oh, Club Live.
Yeah.
Wow, nice. Do some ecstasy?
I mean, not that crazy, but,
You never done, you don't do hard drugs, do you?
No, I don't.
Hey, you should start. How old are you? It's about time.
25.
Yeah,
25.
you need to start.
Perfect age.
Yeah. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? You got to go to rehab once, and then you got to give it up. And you're like me, you got to give it up, but you got to try it at least once. So if you're 25, you got a nice 5-year run out of you, and then you'll be 30, and then you could.
Then I can go to rehab.
Right, and then get married and take life seriously. So
perfect.
Start tonight.
I'll keep that in mind.
Have you ever done any blow?
No.
Well, tonight's the perfect night to start. Langone knows a guy, right? In fact, he's inside the club, but be there at 9.
Okay. I'll meet him there then.
Hook you up.
Yeah, perfect.
What have you done, seriously, in your life in terms of...
No drugs.
Nothing? Never smoked weed?
Nope.
Oh, your parents have done a nice job with you. You're a good kid. Seriously. And I've met your parents. They're very nice people.
Thank you.
So what do you do for... when you get, wild, when Kaladiud gets wild, what does that entail?
When I get wild?
Yeah. Is that like an extra egg roll on Sunday nights?
No.
What do you do to get when you're wild? What is it?
I don't know. What do you mean wild? Like,
I don't know.
What do I do? Just eventually I pass out.
Right. Well, you drink a lot then.
Huh?
You drink a lot?
Not a lot. Occasionally.
Right.
When I go out and stuff. I like to have a good time.
What's your drink of choice? You a vodka guy?
I'm
beer
a
guy?
Rum guy.
Rum guy.
Yeah.
Shots of tequila.
Eventually. Some, yeah.
Jägermeister, Rumpelmans.
No, I don't do Jaeger.
Goldschlager.
No.
None of that stuff.
Red Bull vodka. Do that every
the whippets. You ever do whippets? Something like that?
No.
Nothing like that.
I don't even know what that is. What is that?
You suck down the, those nitrous. No?
No.
We got to have a class, I think, with our guys.
A class as far as to what? What to drink?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because I can't get in trouble anymore. I'm retired, but I need you guys to keep us in the papers.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah. As long as you can bail us out, we're good. Right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All right, so you think the Jets are going to lose to Miami on Sunday?
I would hope so, yeah.
What is Danny Kaladiou's key to the game coming up?
My key to the game, let's see. Well, it's not going to be hard to stop Mark Sanchez, even though he has been playing well as of late.
Very well. The last 3 games, he's afforded
Which,
himself
by the way,
nicely.
how is he the number 1 most overrated player, according to a poll that came out yesterday?
Well, it's not just a poll. It is in Sports Illustrated.
Yeah, but
and
how is he the most overrated?
I talked about this with Eisenberg yesterday. It makes no sense to me. To me, to be overrated...
You have to be talked about like
you're good.
Yeah.
Right. He's not the most overrated. Tim Tebow is the most overrated, which makes even less sense because nobody thinks Tim Tebow is good.
Yeah.
Now, to me, when you start talking about overrated, the guy who's third on that list is Tony Romo.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
That makes sense.
Because there are people like, Amani Toomer, who happens to be one of the greatest wide receivers in the history of the football giants. He is, who thinks that Tony Romo is a better quarterback than a certain 2-time Super Bowl MVP. There are people in the NFL circles who think Tony Romo is as talented, hasn't won as much, but is as talented as any quarterback in the league. That guy could be labeled overrated.
Fact, yes.
But you can't overrate Tebow and or Sanchez when the overwhelming majority of football people don't think they're very good.
Yeah, I mean, how could... Those 2 quarterbacks themselves, everybody thinks they suck. How can they be the most overrated players in the NFL?
That's why the list makes no sense to me.
Yeah, when I saw that come out, I was like...
Get Eisenberg in here, actually. Thank you for that. Thank you. Very good appearance out of you. You're welcome. You can come back on Monday now. Thank you. Excellent job by Kaladiou. He transitioned perfectly into something I did want to discuss at some point today. And, of course, with a bevy of big-name guests about to stop by, from Paul Schwartz to Mike Fratello to Sean Salisbury to Mercury Morris and a bunch of others, your timing could not have been better. Izzy?
I think he's in the crapper.
Again? God, he takes
he's like a duck,
well,
man.
he takes Dukalax, and, that just...
he took like a Vicodin, 3 Advils, and and I think he smoked pot, in one thing last night.
All before 5 o'clock in the morning.
I'm surprised
today,
he woke up.
I got to get that list. Maybe give me that list. Go to SportsIllustrated.com.
Okay.
And give me that list. But you're right. It makes no sense that the top 2 guys on that list are 2 quarterbacks from New York that I think it's impossible to overrate because nobody thinks they're good. But Sanchez has played well the last 3 weeks. Oh. And now the last 2 weeks he's had his weapons back. He's had, not all of them, obviously. Holmes was out for the year.
Yeah, Dustin Keller.
Keller's been back, and Stephen Hill.
Yes.
Who dropped a big pass against the Pats on Sunday.
Huge pass.
But 3 weeks ago, when he started to play better against Houston, he had nobody. But he's played better, and I think that's why Jet fans are starting to believe that they can win this game Sunday and possibly salvage the season.
Well, I think the key will definitely be Reggie Bush. If he can gain some yards on the ground, I think we can control the game from there on.
Well, but that's the case every week with Miami.
Well, I agree.
I mean, because Tannehill is playing well enough, and he's not turning the ball over, and the defense is better than anybody thought. So if Reggie can run the football with some success, you can make the argument right now, based upon the AFC and the fact that Dolphins have already played Houston, and they're not going to play Houston again, obviously, that there's nobody Miami can't compete with.
No, it's true. Why not?
Right.
I mean, it's basically the same key every week. If Tannehill doesn't turn over the ball, it leads to a victory most of the time.
Well, no.
Yeah. If he doesn't turn over the football, look at the games. If he doesn't turn over the football,
they're going to be in the game. They have a chance to win.
Yeah.
I'm not about to say they're going to win.
No.
But they have a chance to win every single game.
They protect the quarterback, and if he doesn't make any mistakes,
right,
there's a high chance that we could win
with that defense, and if Reggie can run the football, I agree.
Yes.